Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Thamriyell. Welcome everybody to Doki Doki Literature Club. We're back. It is Sunday and we're supposed to be meeting up with Yuri to do a little bit of, I guess, preparation, decoration preparation. There we go. Preparation decoration would make no sense. Anyway, apparently she's gonna be coming over to our house and I guess we'll see what transpires. It's already Sunday, and by the way, I'm still waiting until the game gets dark and disturbing. I've heard things, and I want to experience them. That's all I want. I mean, I'm enjoying my experience up to this point, but it just keeps me on edge. Like, I'm anticipating, like, when is it gonna get dark? When is it gonna get really dark and broody? What is it gonna be, like, when is it gonna have that disturbing imagery? So far, I've seen nothing disturbing at all. At all. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri. If only I could speak, that'd be awesome. So nervous I can't even talk. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. Keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert, and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit, but it's just when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard anything from Sayuri since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayuri said and what Monika said, is it really okay for me to put Sayuri's feelings aside when she might need me? Now it's gonna make me feel like a bad guy, isn't it? Oh god. I decided to visit Sayuri before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayuri's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayuri isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in a room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. Head up to her bedroom, where I'll finally find her. Sayuri? Hi, Tham. Sit down in her room. Sayuri forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. Has been a long time. Not that much has really changed, has it? Sayuri's room is as messy as it's always been. Really? I mean, I guess it's kind of messy over here. As a giant stuffed cow and a bird with a frohawk, I guess? Alright. Also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she has for years now. If you came over so often, it wouldn't be such a mess. It's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Oh wait, how'd you know that? Sayuri had already left by the time we decided last meeting. Monika told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monika today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. Didn't plan to meet up or anything. But just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayuri stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. Finally get to the point. I wanted to see how you're doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So... Sayuri smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Tham. Eh? Why can't it be just like it's always been? It's all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. This is just my punishment, isn't it? I can't be punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayuri. I grabbed Sayuri by the shoulders. What is she what? Okay. I get she's into the dude. But that sounds really, really depressing as hell. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayuri gives me an empty smile. You really put me on a trap, Tham. But... you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You just see it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayuri? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Tham? Guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late for school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why do I go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put this energy and caring to waste having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. Damn. Well, shit. So the whole time she'd been bright and cheery? What was she doing that for then? I don't get it. She is either really well at hiding it. Oh, probably because she was into the guy, probably. I'm in shock. Can't even figure out how to respond. I mean, how do you? How's it possible that Sayuri kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Did you really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayuri? Eh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Tham. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared for. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. Also, it feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and getting closer with everyone in club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads me to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayuri. Holy hell! When I sat down to record this, like, we're only 7 minutes in, but like, the entire atmosphere of the entire visual novel changed. I mean, I was expecting for this to happen at a certain point, just didn't expect for it to happen right now. Holy shit, okay. Alright. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting. That's what I'll do. No, Tham. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could help me is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayuri's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. Now I came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I was going to accept this punishment. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayuri's shoulders. This time, I pulled her into a tight embrace. Tham. Sayuri, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm real happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I won't have it any other way. Tham. Sayuri isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayuri's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Tham. Sayuri barely managed to speak between her sobs. Don't know if I'm doing the right thing. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. If there's anything else you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayuri finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. Don't understand all my feelings, Tham. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. That's really scary too. Sayuri lets me go. And as she does, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? Uh, it's what I want. I promise. I think that'd be nice then. Yeah. Sayuri wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one that I have to other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be a very good thing for me today. You understand, right? It's kinda hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. Look forward to it. Oh! Wow! Jesus! I already feel bad for the girl. You know what? We should have pursued Sayuri now, because now I'm afraid something is gonna happen to her. She's been depressed this whole time. Oh god. Now I feel kind of like a jerk for going for Yuri out first. Whew. Alright. Well, already went with the route. Next route though, we're going to Sayuri if anything. I say goodbye to Sayuri and exit her house. Oh, Jesus Christ, please. Don't tell me they meant the disturbing imagery. Calling it right now. Just a hunch. You just not calling it. Take it back. I'm not calling it, but it's just a hunch. But I'm getting a vibe that when they said disturbing imagery, they meant disturbing imagery or a particular depressed student that is our best friend or close childhood friend or whatever, possibly doing some sort of self-harm to herself because she doesn't have somebody looking out for her, like the main protag. If you find Sayuri dead, that's the next route we're going with. Yeah, first of all, I'm gonna feel horrible if we find out Sayuri dies at a certain point. Or kills herself. Jesus. Well, I guess I'll just keep on going for a while. Good lord. I say goodbye to Sayuri and exit her house. On the way home, I found myself still feeling uneasy. Oh yeah, I would as well. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayuri is right. I shouldn't be worried too much about it, and we'll definitely go to have a great time tomorrow. Should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, which is weirdly looks exactly like Sayuri's house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home. She's looking good, by the way, in that sweater. I like it. Looks really good on her. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You almost could have texted me. If I'd known, I would have reassured you and heard more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that, for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. Did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. Sure, we'll be fine. Take Yuri to my room, and you know, I don't think we have the the right to say that Sayuri's room is messy. Our room looks, I mean, that shelf looks like a freaking mess. Maybe I'm just being too picky. I take Yuri to my room. First thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so except that I did kind of a mess with the bookshelves and everything. Ignore that, preferably. It's very considerate for you to do. No. You'd be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. Let go of Yuri's wrist. What are we hiding? Visual novel fan protag. What are you hiding? What are you hiding in there? What are you hiding in there? Other porn mags? It's probably some sort of porn material, isn't it? It's fat material. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. decorations, and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow, I didn't know you plan on taking it that far. Of course, I want to help take out guests to a faraway place. Although many people will stop by just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. In moderation, I think it's okay to be intense. That's a paradox, saying it's okay to be intense in moderation. What I meant to say is, it's okay to be intense sometimes. Depends on the situation. You know what I mean. Good lord, I can't even speak right now. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? It makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. Plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to lighten the room. Think it would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that'd be really neat. What's the wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser of essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all, which is pretty accurate with me as well. That's so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you chose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel permeate throughout your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, it smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Choose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. Feel warmer, and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think this would be a perfect for sharing our poems? Doesn't suitable. You seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. Give me a sec. This girl's really crafty. That's kinda cool. What else does she have? What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper like I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. I won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. I need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm gonna cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Or also catch the eye of those passing by the room. May attract someone to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Tham. You can write any character you want. Help you once I've finished cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. Carefully draw a different character on each paper. Do my best to match my bad handwriting. Wow, this protagonist is just like me. I have too pretty shit handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. It's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks real fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? You promise you won't be weirded out? Yeah, I promise. Now what should be something really weird? Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. Combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird. I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. Well, it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it's kind of suits you. Suits me. Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. Take it and turn it around in my hands. Feels heavy and extremely solid. Would you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Tham! Why'd you do that? I didn't expect to be that sharp. Barely touched it at all. It's my fault. Should have warned you. Knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. Okay, does this girl sharpen knives in her free time to make him that goddamn sharp? Holy shit. Because I mean, like, I've touched knives and everything, and I've had knife, like the actual blade slide across, like, I don't know, fingers and stuff. I mean, I've been a Boy Scout, so I played around with pocket knives before. I've never held a pocket knife or a knife before in the past. They just, like, you touch a point and instantly you start bleeding. I've never had that kind of experience. There's no way that blade is that sharp. A small drop of blood trickled down the sides of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Feel her tongue curl around my finger. Well then, it's getting kinda lewd now. Okay. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and took me by surprise. I guess you were just trying to help, right? I mean, I don't think people instinctively just like say, oh look, oh look, a bleeding figure. Pretty sure she just thought that's the first thing she could ever think of. Yuri, I think you're reacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'll do it anyway. Take Yuri's hand. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Why? Why would you do that? You think, okay, well, how do we make this normal? I'll just put her finger in my mouth. Now then we're even. The logic behind this. Oh, the logic behind this protest action. Oh, why? Why are you doing this? Why? Oh my god. Tham, did you really just do that? Now we're even. He said it with a really cringy face, like, I don't know if I did the right thing. I might have screwed this up. I might have made this worse. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. At least you're aware. It's not that sweet aroma. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Tham. Yuri giggles shyly. Huh? I'm weird? Oh, I mean, that was pretty weird. Yuri called me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. Tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. As long as that knife doesn't get close to me, I think I'm okay. I think it'll be just fine. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. Yeah. It looks better than I expected. It will be very effective as a door curtain. Looks great. Good thing coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Oh, that's right. Paint tablets, right? Paint tablets, yeah, paint tablets. Okay, that's it. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We need about 6 cups of water to put each in tablets in. Do you mind if fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. Be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'd be too diluted. Okay. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. Put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? Come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, putting it back over her arm. Nothing. Face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Why? Okay, why was she unrolling her sleeve there? What is that all about? I'm a little curious right now. I'm a little curious. This girl. What are you gonna do? She's gonna murder us, I swear. She's gonna murder us one day. She's gonna murder us and the knife will be the death of us at that point. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner. Starting with the color of a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'd be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve a color guide when we paint. Kinda reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like art class project we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean it like that. It's kinda fun, you know? Yeah. It's fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple, like reading, it doesn't even matter if you don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel the way about things like anime or games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Sorry. Yuri reels back, quickly lifts my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? Wait, hold on. Let me go ahead and make sure. I'm reading this a little too fast, so maybe I'm slurring a little bit. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Oh, there we go. There we go. Just want to make sure I'm on point with that. I'm going a little bit up fast there. A little bit of, need to tone down the speed a little bit when doing these. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. A droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Hey, another CG. Oh, that's cute. I like that. That's pretty cute. Here. Pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. Didn't want to use cold water. Haven't finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Huh? Just for a little longer. Feels really nice. Keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is this the aroma of jasmine will give me the dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist sent a tingling sensation through my arm. But suddenly, Face seems to be so much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. Do you mean to space out? It's fine. God damn it. These anime cliches. Well, it's not really much of a cliche, I don't think. I mean, it's kind of cliche-ish, I guess. I don't know, whatever. Moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. Finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Look at the banner as a whole. It's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than expected. I'm real happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true. But won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. You can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. You sound like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. You start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too responsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the most important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all the things, Yuri seemed to look a little downcast. So I guess she was disappointed about something. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean that this is the last time it can happen. Right? Does it? I don't know. I don't know, game. The way you word it like that doesn't mean that's the last time it can happen. ... Foreshadowing to something bad happening. ... Maybe I'm reading in too much into this. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Once Yuri packs up, I'll walk her out of the front door.